Are we on? Hi everyone, it's me, obviously, Avila. Welcome to Beanie on Air! Woo! With shopping in Korea, yay! Episode 1! The staff don't care, whatever.
Okay.
I'm Edward, and I'm here today with, I need to introduce the host, obviously. Miss Moon Yeon, would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Yeon Moon. I am a Korean actress and it's an honor for me to be with you on Beanie on Air episode 1. Yay! Let's have fun.
So much fun is what we're gonna have. Today, should we wait a little bit for people to come in? I feel like if we talk to a room full of no people, there's like no point. And this is gonna go on my YouTube channel anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, if you have any questions or you wanna talk with us, just send in a message because it'll be a lot more fun instead of just sitting here talking to ourselves.
Feel free to join us.
Please do. Today we are going to be talking about CLIO, which is a brand in Korea that's very famous. Clearly,
Yeah, it is a very famous cosmetic brand in Korea.
you see a lot of, and you also know it's really good because you often see it in makeup shops.
Yeah.
'Cause usually, I find that in Korean makeup shops, you always see like MAC or like other like foreign brands, but CLIO I see a lot of in shops because the products are so good.
Well, that one I can prove it because, you know, like since I'm
She's an
an actress, I go to the makeup shops, like where the professional makeup
Professional makeup
yeah,
artists.
professional makeup artists work. And I see a lot of CLIO products there, so I can prove that they use CLIO products at the shop.
Right, but the thing is, they have so many products, but which is like a good and bad thing. Good because the products are all good, but bad because there's so many options. But for you today, we kind of pared it down to a few.
Okay,
This is a few right here.
So
in
what
front
do
of
we
us.
have? I see a lot here.
We have we're focusing on eyes today. So we've got eyeshadow palettes.
Yeah.
The actually quite famous Pro Eye palette, as well as some eyeliners and
I see some eyebrows.
eyebrow pencils, and also from the brand Twinkle Pop,
Twinkle Pop Jelly Glitter Trio.
which I mean it doesn't say CLIO, but I know because when I originally bought these, I actually went to the CLIO store and that's where they sell them. But we'll just call them Twinkle Pops.
Okay, so what can we start with?
What can we start with? I love how it's just welcome everyone, smiley face. It's funny, isn't it? Because I'm like wondering if people are watching.
Okay.
Does it say how many people are watching in the live?
Okay.
Hold on, I want to see on my phone first.
All
if I
right.
can even access it.
He wants to check how many people are watching our show.
Yeah.
I hope many people can join us with this fun time.
Super fun. Hold on. So, Ms. Yeon,
Yeah?
you're an actress.
Yeah? I am.
I think it's funny though because originally we worked together a long time ago.
Yeah, we did. It was like 4 years ago, I think.
And we
that-
were on a commercial shoot.
Yeah, that's when I started to learn about acting, and that was like I think it was my very first like commercial ad I did, and that time we didn't know each other, but
I was just like, wow, she's really pretty. Can we take a picture together?
yeah.
So,
아마존이 지금 문제가 좀 있어요.
Okay.
uh,
So
근데 사람들 볼 수 있어요?
I guess
그래.
a lot of people are enjoying with us, right?
Okay, that's good because I was like, nobody's talking to us and everyone hates us.
No. Okay, so
All right.
let's start with the eyeshadow. I'm
Eyeshadow.
really excited too.
So the first product, the Pro Eye palette, is I guess appeal I guess, if you're into it, is if you are a fan of Red Velvet, they actually used these palettes for their eye makeup
Oh, really?
on the Psycho music video shoot.
Ooh.
That I know. But I mean, these were already popular before that anyway. But we have two colors here today. If the chat was working, I would ask everyone which one, because I'm going to do my makeup first, and then after I'm going to do your makeup. So I was going to ask everyone
To pick the color
to
for
pick,
you.
but nobody's talking to us, and I guess we're boring and nobody cares. So I guess I'll choose, because I feel like
Well, actually, there are two types, and they have different names. One is called Simply Pink, and
Simply
the other
Pink.
one called Coral Talk.
Coral Talk.
Which one do you want to go?
I'm looking at this now and looking. I feel like with your green blouse, I feel like Coral Talk would look cuter.
Okay.
Yeah. Normally, I like to use coral colors on myself or like brick colors, but I think using the pink, it wouldn't look right. So I'm gonna use the coral one. I'll use the pink on me, even though because I'll have a pink shirt on today.
Okay, so.
So I guess I'll start.
Yay!
It still says welcome everyone. Okay, nobody cares. They don't give a shit about us.
No.
Okay. Now I have this problem because you have this, by the way, a brush in here, which is cute. You can actually do you can do your whole eye makeup with a brush, but it is tiny. It's so small. So I think it's better for like point makeup, like glitter or like shimmer. So I tend to just not. I mean, I keep the brush, but I don't really use it often. And for today's time's sake, I feel like I want to do this quickly, so I'm going to use my own brushes.
Okay.
But because we're using, which one do I want to use?
Well, while he's picking his color, I think the brush is really soft. Because, you know, like some people have tends to have very sensitive skin. Oh,
Oh, Mario, stuff swatched on my hand. Can we get a root tissue? Like a thank you.
well,
All this stuff.
I was talking about the brush and like
I'm speaking.
oh yeah.
No, that's you.
Like how people have that sensitive skin, and when they give you like the thick brush, and
Scratchy, huh?
yeah, I don't like to use it on my
It
eye.
hurts.
But I think this brush is really soft.
It's smooth, yeah, which is good.
Yeah, I think it's good.
But it also makes it good for applying shimmer because sometimes using a really like something like this, with a shimmer, it doesn't apply properly and it just goes all over your face. Thank you.
Really?
Yeah, so I like to use like flat brushes like that to put shimmer on, or just my fingers.
Okay, that's a nice tip. Thank you.
She's
Well-
like, okay.
No, it's because like I go to the shops before I before I go to work. I don't really do my makeup very often, so I don't really know about this information. So I'm learning a lot today. Thank you.
I promise, I didn't pay her to say that. So I think I'm just gonna, because we're using glitters today, and I want to make it more wearable, because I feel like if you start doing too much with eyeshadow and then glitter, it's like too much.
All right.
So I think I want to keep it simple. And what I like to do with like chunky glitter like this,
Yeah.
I like to for the base, I like to use like a kind of shimmery color. This one, should we use this one? I don't know.
Don't you need
That's
a mirror?
too shimmery. Oh, actually, there is a little mirror here.
Oh,
Should I take it off? I should take it off.
I didn't know that.
I have this other mirror here though, so.
I like
But
it.
this palette doesn't really have like a shiny base color. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this color right here.
Yeah.
It's kind of mauvinga, kind of like a mauve tone, and also mix this color so it's not too dark. And I'll get started. I'll be quick, Charlotte, I promise.
Take your time.
No, I want you to rush. It still says welcome everyone. I'm wondering though, Charlotte, because you said you always go to
The makeup shop.
makeup shop. When you go, like, what do you tell them? Like, just eyeliner, or like,
Oh,
do you have a regular shop you always go to?
Yeah, I do.
Uh-huh.
And it depends on what occasion that I go to. I mean, like if I go there for like drama audition or movie audition, I have a specific role that I'm gonna play with. So I imagine like what kind of makeup they're gonna
They
do, and like
That's
hairstyle.
dedication.
So I communicate with the makeup artist, and we do it.
Okay.
So it depends on the character that I'm gonna do it.
신기해. That's interesting because I thought you'd just be like, oh, I just want a coral look, but you actually really think about it.
Yeah, because I want to get the role.
So even you were off camera, we were talking about your role for Gonjiang. How that for your role you would wear, or were you just wearing normal clothes? You're right, and they were like, oh my god, that looks like the character's clothes.
Well, Gonjiam is my very first movie that I did as a Korean actress, and it is a Korean horror movie. And actually, the outfit that I wore on the movie is my outfit. And when I go to the audition, including makeup, hairstyle, outfit, I always try to consider like what will make me look like that character, so I can get the role.
Yeah.
Like when I go to the audition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Because of that outfit. I love that. And your acting, of course.
Thank you.
Just talking crap about you in front of you.
So I'm wondering, how many colors are you like planning to apply on your eyes?
In general, for eyeshadow palettes, daily, maybe maximum 3. But today, I don't want to put too many because if you put too much, if you already have too much eyeshadow, you don't really see the glitter well.
Okay.
So I'm gonna rely just on more like shadow, like kind of contouring colors.
Okay. So you're gonna just do little shades.
Yeah. And usually when I do eyeshadow, lately what I've been doing is I'll put like just the base eyeshadow on my lid.
Okay.
And then, you know when they take the eyeshadow all the way around here? I don't really do that because I notice when I do that, it looks very like I did makeup.
Okay.
So what I do instead of here, I actually just put it on the eye bag, and then almost the eye bag, and then leave this part empty. It almost makes it look more natural in a way. So like if I did here, you would see a difference. So I try to avoid here because if I put here, sometimes I can look tired because it's pulling my eye down.
Wow.
And so I look more like, you know.
I have a question actually. Well, like I tend to like really like sparkling makeups. You know, like there's a lot of shimmers, but
Yeah.
I'm not good at doing makeups. But when I see this kind of product, you know, they look really pretty and stuff, and I want to get it. But after I get it, like I don't know how to really use it for daily makeup. Are there any good tips, like that you've been giving to me?
She's coming out with the questions. Well, yeah, Miss Charlotte. The thing with because for me, I like wearing glitter like just on a daily basis. But I think the key thing to make it look more daily is just to make sure you're not using too many super dark colors. Like it's good for like more dramatic like eye makeup, but I feel like sticking to like medium colors with your glitters and shimmers makes it. When you start using super dark colors, it makes your eyes look heavier, which is not bad, but it like makes it look more like night makeup, like party makeup. So for me, I use these as the base, right? And then maybe I'll probably just finish it with like a color like this, and like mix it with this. And again, what is that in English? Shading.
Yeah, shading.
Just on the outside, and then you can use your shimmery colors in the middle and all that. And I think that way you can make it more wearable for daily. Like if I have this matte eye makeup, right, for base, and then what I like to do is I take like this kind of sort of shimmer here.
Yeah.
Can you see it? Something like that. You cannot see that. Hold on.
Yeah, I can see it.
Oof.
Yeah.
But something like that, just right in the middle, on the center. I like to do that. That's like my daily thing now.
Well, I think I've heard like when you put some kind of glitter shimmery on the center of your eyelid, it will make your eyes look bigger.
Rounder, yeah.
Oh.
Because it's catching the light in the middle, and the sides look more dark, so they look more back. So it looks more circle.
Oh, I feel proud. I know something.
She's getting there. And the chat still says welcome everyone. Nobody wants to talk to us.
Bad.
Do you figure the chat out? Is the chat working? Nobody? I feel like I'm talking to a wall. Like we're supposed to be talking to them, but I'm talking to like them.
Okay, so are you done with the shadows?
Oh, not yet.
Okay.
I have to do my other eye. I wish we had more time for us to show you like everything, but with the time crunch, and because I have to do your makeup as well.
You know, one thing that I'm kind of envy about you is that when I look at you right now, putting those eyeshadows on, you don't really need to do the eyeliners.
Yeah.
Cause like myself,
Uh-huh.
like I think when I do like eyeshadow and not putting
Eyeliner.
eyeliner, it makes my eyes look smaller and like swollen.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Actually, if I put when I do foundation, if I try not to put too much around my eye,
Yeah.
because you think that I don't really need eyeliner because there's a lot of actually shadows around my eyes.
Yeah.
So it almost looks like eyeliner. But if I put concealer everywhere, my eyes are actually really small, like this way.
No.
I'm serious. Like if I cover everything with concealer, my eyes look like this. They look like little beads, like little buttons on my face. So this little redness I have on the corner makes my eyes look longer.
Okay,
Yeah, so yeah, I know what you mean though.
that's a nice tip. Thank you.
Yeah, so depending on your eye shape, because you don't always have to use eyeliner, you can use eyeshadow as well, which is actually what I need to do right now. I'm going to use this. I always use, in these palettes there's always a dark color. I always use that for eyeliner because it's just so much easier.
Eyeliner?
Yeah.
Eyeshadow to eyeliner? How do you do that?
You really just need like a sharp brush. I didn't bring my eyeliner brush, but you can actually just use this brush that's in
The palette.
yeah. And just take it on the end. And this I'll show you on your eyes, but you can just use it to. You're kind of just shading where you would put eyeliner. You're just putting the shadow there. And for me, the goal is not make eyeliner. The goal is more just like kind of like a hint of eyeliner or something.
Okay.
Because even a little bit makes your eyes look much longer. And if I'm honest, what's the English word? If I put eyeliner, it looks like 부담스러워. Like it looks just
Too much?
too much. Yeah, it just looks too much. So, oh my god, I could talk so much about eyeliner. This whole thing, because simply put, you know how our eyes are shaped like this.
Yeah.
What I do with eyeliner is I put eyeliner mostly here, and the inside, the waterline here.
Yeah.
That kind of makes it more straight, like this. It helps make your eyes look longer.
Really?
Yeah, it's hard to explain. Like I could explain to you later, but basically for me, when I put eyeshadow, it's mostly the ends of the eye. I never put eyeliner here on top of the eye because it just makes your eyes look more round.
That's what I did every day.
Oh, really?
I mean, when I do my makeup, and before I told you I'm not good at makeup, so I tried like so hard to do the good makeup on myself. Draw all the eyelines, like, and I drew the eyeliners all over my eyelid, and that's what happened. That's what happened to me, just like you said.
I feel like that's everyone though, usually. But I feel like these days people are into eyeliner that's like more natural and more like you're like 원래 like you've always had.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Right. So it's important to like you can draw your small eyeliner, but when it comes to the inner corner, that's the part you have to be careful because it can quickly look like makeup. So that's why
try.
I learned it from like some makeup academy, but it's called Lost and Found.
Lost and found.
The outside of the eye is the found because you can see it, and the waterline is the
Lost.
because it's like harder to see. So
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now we're gonna go with glitter with Twinkle Pop.
All right, but it's already like really looking good.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Yeah.
You know, I do think I need to put more in my bottom lid though, because it looks kind of empty.
Which color?
Again, nothing too dark because when you start putting dark colors on the bottom, it starts to look really smoky and
Yeah.
really like stage makeup. So again, maybe something just like this.
Okay.
And just for definition, again, like 우명.
저희 잠깐 기술상 이슈로 중간 영상 한번 나간다고 하는데
Ah, yeah. However, we're experiencing some technical things, so we're going to take a break real quick and we'll be right back. Korean, should we introduce again? Actually, no, they're already watching. It's just that they couldn't chat. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess we should just keep going.
But we can just say hi again.
Hello again.
Welcome back to Baby on Air, right?
I forgot the name of our show.
공지한다고 지금 아마존에 풀어야 되나? 그냥 공지한다고 한 번 더 해. 지금 공지한다고 해주세요. 공지했다.
What's that?
Well, he posted another link.
Oh yeah, I did post another link. You know, the same place that I posted the link before. I changed the link so you can swipe up on there. But I mean, I'd imagine that.
Okay. Bye bye.
Oh,
See you soon.
네, 아마존 풀어주세요. 아마존 풀어주세요.
No.
유튜브 지금 나가고 있어요.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Charlotte.
we're on now, right?
So we're on YouTube, I guess.
Hi again.
Hello for the 50th time.
All right. So, yeah,
Oh, honey, Vanios, it sure was crazy.
it was.
To be honest, neither of us know what's going on, but
Wow.
what are you gonna do?
Okay.
Also, apparently, we can't speak Korean during this live, which is gonna be hard for me at least, because I always mix Korean.
Well, same for me.
she's such an actress. Same for me.
No, I'm kind of like freaked out because the chatting was not on, but well, it's working now.
yeah.
So yes,
Working.
it is working. It's working.
He's
Yay,
like, show us the
finally.
twinkle pop.
Okay.
So, as I was saying, before we were interrupted by these technical things, twinkle pop, these glitters, I was actually surprised because when I went to the CLIO store, they were like 2,001 each. And there were so many, so I bought all of them. But for Amazon, they do come in packs of 3, so it's a little bit easier to choose. And the one, because they asked me to choose a set to show, and I really liked number 3. Scarlet, actually no, number 1, 2, 3. Oh, because the names are in Korean. Anyway,
Oh.
number 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. It says number 1's name is Opal Twinkle. Number 2
Yeah.
is Pink Twinkle. Number 3 is
come on.
like
Dual link.
Scarlet Twinkle. Yeah. I
Okay.
don't know it's right, but
Good, good.
I tried.
Jean says that we were both doing well even without the chat working. At least they could see it. I'm glad because I thought both weren't working.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you're just like, welcome to our show the whole time. Anyway, so these sorts of glitters are actually different from, I guess, other ones like eyeshadow because these are actually glitters. That camera's crispier than McDonald's spread. Is that good? Crispier 좋은 건가? The quality?
I don't.
The glitters
Yeah.
are suspended in like this sort of gel.
Well, can you suggest me any like good tips when you're applying this
daily
gel type?
Yeah, because this is the kind of you would think like, oh, special events, but I would wear this every day, to be honest with you. But I think it just depends on how much you put in what you do. But basically, because it's suspended like a gel, it's kind of wet. And if you use your fingers, it actually, one, it can stick to your finger mostly, but you can actually erase your eye makeup because it's wet. So what you would do, what I suggest doing is like, let's choose one. Let's do this one because it's number 2, Pink Twinkle.
Yeah, Pink Twinkle, I think.
This one, because the eye makeup I did is more pink. What I suggest doing is actually taking a brush like this, and what happens is the brush actually absorbs kind of some of that wet
moisture?
Yeah, moisture, and what you're left with is mostly the glitter.
Oh.
Yeah, so actually I don't need to, because a lot of times there's in the cap, so I kind of just dip in there. And there's several things you can do. I mean, you can put it in the inner corner, which is like a thing, but sometimes I feel like if you put too much sparkle in the inner corner, it makes your eyes look like this. So I like that. You have to switch the cameras. So I like to, I think this is no surprise, but I like to put mine I'm sorry, you can't see. Just here. Bueno, can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
You cannot.
I can see it on the camera.
Do you see a difference?
Yeah, I do.
That's like my biggest struggle on my own channel. Is like every time I do makeup, there's like no difference from other makeup I do. So I'm always like, you don't even see. What makeup would look good for someone like me that has more of a sharp look, if that makes sense? I have dark, big eyes and short black hair and more of a square head shape like Minhyuk. Oh. I'm imagining if I were to do your makeup, I would probably be more focused on like, how do you explain? Kind of more deepening eye makeup. I almost said the Korean word, but a sort of like shading makeup around the eyes.
Oh yeah?
But also it depends, because sometimes if your hair is dark as well, even just a little bit of eyeshadow can make your whole face look like you have too much makeup.
I agree.
So if your eyes are dark, the thing is, a lot of people think all brown eyes are like the same. Or even really, some people think black eyes are a thing, but there's no such thing actually as like black eye color. It's just a really deep,
Dark
brown. So I think what's important is you go outside in the sun and like look right like into a mirror with the sunlight almost in your eye, and you can see the undertone of your eye.
Yeah.
And kind of use makeup that kind of suits that undertone. So because there's people with like reddish undertone eyes, people like me that are more yellowish. So you kind of want to, with yellowish, maybe you want to use something more like oranges and things like that. So I don't think it really matters so much like what kind of eye makeup, but it's more, I think more about like your hair color and your eye color.
The color.
Yeah, that's the most
The
important
color
thing.
is the thing.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Mom. My mom is watching. Hi, Mom. Catherine Sapong. Love. How's Lisa going to be here? That's right. If it's YouTube, if they want to, 만약에 쇼핑하고 싶으면 링크 없잖아요.
말아드릴 테니까 조금 기다려달라고.
Okay. I guess because originally this was on Amazon, right? And they would have like a carousel on the bottom where you can shop, but because it's YouTube, it's different. So I think they should give them a second real quick.
Yeah.
Charlotte는 정말 아름답니다. 아름답다.
What does that mean?
Charlotte needs to go home. She's really beautiful. She wants to watch your films.
Thank you.
So pretty. I feel bad for not showing you this. There's a lot of products here. I'm trying to show as much as possible. But the Twinkle Pop, this is one of them. Because I put so little on my eye, you can barely see it. But for Charlotte, I'm going to put a lot more so you can see. Oh, God.
But for me, I can actually tell a difference. But I really like this Twinkle Pop on your eye.
Oh, thank you.
I really do.
I
It's
like
my
it too.
taste. It's my taste.
The thing is, because Charlotte gets her makeup done right. She always says, I'm not very good at makeup. And she always comes up with very natural makeup, but she came up to me, she's like, I love like
Fancy
makeup. I was
party
like,
makeup.
honey,
But
you are the right person to be hanging out with me.
I don't know how to do it.
So I think because I've been talking so much about myself, we still have all this eyeliner stuff to talk about, don't we? Without going too like detail.
We have a lot of products.
Yeah. two eyeliners from CLIO. CLIO has so many eyeliners, and living in Korea for so long, I've noticed them always changing them. But the two that we have today, this is 4. The two we have today are, and you can kind of just think of it, the main difference is that the size. There's the waterproof pen liner from CLIO, and then we have the Sharp So Simple, is that what they call it? So Simple waterproof pen liner, the Sharp one. The main difference between the two basically is that it's just the size of the pen. Because you were saying you have trouble drawing liner, so you like the smaller one. This is the smaller one.
Well, actually, I've used the clear eyeliners for myself, for my eyes. And the good thing about clear eyeliner that I can tell you is they stay very long.
Honestly, CLIO does not want to come off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't wear eyeliner, but sometimes, I don't know if this is you, but before you like wash your face, you like play around with makeup because you're gonna wash your face anyway. So I'll like put all this crazy eyeliner on, and CLIO just doesn't want to come off.
I like it.
Which is good because obviously you don't want it to like fall here.
Yeah, I want my eyeliners to stay all day long.
I love blushes. Charlotte would be so good in those infomercials. Have you seen those American infomercials for like products where it's like, is this you? And it's like some lady like falling over or something, or like.
No.
I wish she knew what I was referring to. But there were some questions apparently. You can apply with bras, soon to be here. Is this going to be on YouTube next time soon? Yes, Amy Bloomfield. This is actually, after this I have to download and edit this video, so that will be on YouTube, so you won't miss anything. For someone that has never done their own makeup, what would be a good start? What do you think, Charlotte? This is the other water eyeliner, by the way.
For someone that has never done their own makeup, I think you mean like including all these items?
No, not even, just in general. I think it's always been maybe base.
Yeah, base definitely. But if
eyebrows.
I'd pick one from here, I'd say like eyebrow, because you
girl.
always want to have eyebrows.
Yeah, it depends. There's some people that have like naturally like thick eyebrows already.
Not me.
Oh, honey, me neither. I shave all my eyebrows off. So yeah, I think eyebrows is a good start. If we're talking about color makeup, and I'm not just saying it's just because we're talking about it today, but I really do think this is a good place for both starters and people that love makeup already. Because I wish I could show you the other colors, because these palettes are actually kind of more like light, not really light, more like on the natural side. They have more like deep palettes, but you have a good range of like mattes and like both light and medium, and there's some deep matte shadows in there as well as glitters and shimmers. So I feel like this is a good place to start because you can go from daily to more nighttime makeup.
Like party makeup.
Yeah, but I never do nighttime makeup. I do my makeup in the morning and I'm done. I'm not redoing it. But what are some tips do you recommend to boys who start to do makeup? I'm Korean American boy and you're starting to start. Oh, benche. I'm so 감동받아. I'm so
You're so touched.
I'm so touched. I think again, base makeup. You want to learn how to do base makeup decently, or to some degree. Eyebrows, and I think again, if you want, probably answering the same as the other girl, this kind of palette, because you can start with like more natural colors for like for during the day, and then you can slowly, as you're learning more makeup, you can build the more stronger colors in here. So Ben Chui's got thick eyebrows, so I guess he doesn't need to do eyebrows.
And
Yeah, if you can donate some of your eyebrows to me and Charlotte, that would be really nice. I feel like when I ever want to do mascara, it's like part of my morning routine to wear mascara. I know there's some people that, even if they don't wear any makeup, in Korea there's those girls that are like barefaced, but they have like a strong red tint.
oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, because sometimes, for me at least, you can look dead with no lip
Like
colors.
lips on.
Yeah. So there's also some girls that wear just mascara, which I think is really, it's pretty too. So.
Well, it depends on like what kind of
Eyelashes.
what do I say, like I can't think of the word.
Come on, Charlotte, you're losing me here. Depends
Later.
on the occasion.
Later. No. Later.
Awesome. She's not gonna remember. What do you think about the CLIO foundation cushion? The CLIO foundation cushion. Have you ever tried it?
The cushion?
They have so many. Again, but they're all really good. They always get really good reviews.
I did use the foundation, but not the. I did use the CLIO cushion. I would recommend CLIO cushion for the people who have like oily skin. I
Yeah,
think.
because they last a long time.
Yeah.
But even they have more like dewy, glowy, hydrating foundations. But there's the thing with CLIO is that all their stuff is full coverage. So the reason I like full coverage is even if you have really good skin already, you can just use a little bit, and you can adjust how much coverage you need. If you have bad skin, you can use a little bit more. If you have really good skin, you can still get a good finish, but you just use less. So that's why I like CLIO. Because sometimes if you have a sheer foundation, like a light foundation that doesn't have much coverage.
Yeah, they
like,
tend to have like very low coverage.
Low coverage, but it's harder to do things with it. Like, well, one day maybe you need more coverage, but you can't do that with a sheer foundation. With CLIO, it's a little bit more customizable. Are you doing? You're doing a lot of makeup, so you processing through the whole step of the way that makes you a little bit more or less focused on what is your favorite look.
Fast.
Janet, are you when you're doing a lot of makeup, so is it processing through the whole step of the way that makes you a little bit more? Honestly, yes. When I'm doing makeup videos,
Yeah.
with YouTube, I think it's really good to talk a lot to the camera because I feel like that's what YouTube is about. But when I'm doing a makeup tutorial, I lose focus of talking. Like even now, like I'm not doing makeup anymore because I'm talking to you in the chat. But when I'm just doing makeup, I can't do two things at once. Anyway, pajamas.
It's too light. No, I think Janet used some kind of translator, but
No. Honestly, me
I
for the
don't
first few years
understand. I don't
in
understand
Korea,
what it's saying.
in Korea,
Hey, how
Me and
about you
Google Translator.
applying the eyeshadow on me?
on you.
Yeah.
All right. So there is eyebrows, but you gonna take a break first. Break, right?
I guess.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna do Charlotte's makeup. So for now, we're gonna take a
Short break.
very short break, and we'll be right back, and we'll set the camera up.
The link is on for your shopping for these products, so you can get it from now on.
If you want to, if you
Yeah,
happen to want to
if you
shop,
want it.
the link will be there for you to hit for Amazon.
움직여.
시스타 쉐게 맞죠?
나오고 있어요.
Shake it for me.
This music, let's vibe, y'all.
Break 끝난 거예요?
네.
Oh, okay. We're on. The break is over.
Oh, the break's over?
Yeah.
Oh, really? It's short? Here I'm like, oh, it's gonna be 5 minutes. Nope, it was like 2 minutes. Someone asked, how can you tell the difference from dehydrated skin to just dry skin? I feel like for dehydrated skin, your skin is dry, but you still have oil coming out. I think that's the main difference. Dry skin is just dry. No oil coming out, you have like dead skin. Dehydrated, you still kind of have oil coming out. What eyeshadows do you recommend for darker skin tones? If we're talking about these palettes, they have another one that I really like, the brick one. The brick Street, I believe. those have more really not just deeper colors, but more like saturated colors. When it comes to deeper skin tones, you want to go for more color in them. If there's too much white in the shadow, it can look like make your eyes look more like
swollen and
swollen, yeah,
popped up.
Yeah. So, if you go look at the Brick Street one, you'll know what I'm talking about. What would really be the difference between eyebrow pencils and eyebrow powder? I only have pencil right now, but it would be a good idea to invest in powder. I like to use both. Actually, I use mostly the powder as a base to make a shadow on the eyebrow to kind of map out the shape, and then use it. Why?
That's what I do.
Yeah, it's a very like Korean thing, I think. Especially a lot of artists do it. So you use a powder for base, and then a pencil to like kind of draw the fake hair, or like really fix the shape, or fill in empty spots.
I feel so right doing the same thing as you do. Wow.
Okay.
I feel so good.
Congratulations, Charlotte.
Whoa.
You win a makeover from me. But if you don't have a powder, you can just use the pencil lightly, and then you use a screw brush to brush it out. It's kind of like the same thing. Jen is really, Edward, no, I'm not doing your makeup tutorial. I mean, I was asking you still mascara. That was quite of me wearing daily routine. It's like doing skincare but less makeup. Yeah, skincare and then a little bit of mascara is cute, I think. Anyway, we need to get started on your makeup. I was gonna use Coral Talk on you, right?
Okay.
So with Coral Talk, let's see. There's a shade in here because I'm gonna put more glitter on you. I'm gonna use this kind of. It's very hard to see. I will show you on her eyes. You can barely see it, but it's a very faint, kind of like, very faint coral shade that has like a gold undertone. I like to use those as a base for glitter, like heavy glitter. So I'm gonna start here. Poor Sujola. I like it already. I keep breaking the rules on here. Again, I'm not supposed to be speaking Korean, but I just can't help it. I'm sorry, Amazon. But technically, we're not on Amazon anymore. We're on YouTube, right?
I think so.
So a lot of people avoid using shimmer for like, what is it? For like their base, but I think it looks pretty sometimes, depending on how you use it. And the thing is, these days, a lot of YouTubers, the thing that they were doing is that because there's so many beauty YouTubers now, they're all trying to be unique. So they put more and more eyeshadows. But now I think we're getting to a point where natural makeup is a little bit more popular.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
Honestly, I mean, we're showing you these eye palettes and we're like, oh, trying to promote them. But these have a lot of really good colors for just like on those days where you just want one eyeshadow. I think these palettes are really good for that. What colors would you recommend for a guy with a cool skin tone? Again, I don't know if you're here when I said it, but go outside and like look at your eye color in the sunlight and whatever undertone your eye is, or maybe you have like blue eyes or something. Then you might want to reconsider this, but maybe if your eyes are brown, dark brown, look for those undertones and then you can find eyeshadow colors that have similar undertones. That'll look good. But generally with cool, the thing with cool tones is that, because with warm tones, if they wear cool tone colors, it looks weird. But the good thing with cool tones is that when it comes to eyeshadow, you can wear both cool and warm. Although they're two different looks, they look better for both. But warm tones, really, it's hard to wear cool tone because it looks kind of like unmatched, like it doesn't look
Not
right.
matched?
Yeah. And then, let's use a smaller brush. Again, like what I was saying earlier, I don't like to put color look up for me. Okay. Just right there. And I feel like that shades her eyes really nicely. Can't wait to see the edited version of this with like 60 vines. Oh my god, she is coming for me. Meme 알지? You know what meme is? 짤? 짤?
No,
Meme?
I don't know.
짤.
Die?
Yeah, like meme. Usually when I edit my videos, I put a lot in because I'm boring. So she's waiting for that version. when you have to explain what it means to someone, I can't.
Are you going to put this glitter pop on me?
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see that.
She's too damn excited for these, these twinkle pops.
Because I can't never put this glitter on me myself.
Not really. Look up for me. Ah, it's already pretty, so much easier for you. Am I using the right one? Yeah, I am. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this shade just for a little bit more. I'm gonna like mix. I like to mix shadows a lot, but sometimes one might be too dark, one might be too light. Cries, she doesn't know me. It's okay.
Sorry, I didn't know.
So, yeah. And for this color, I'm just using it. Actually, no, that's not a very good color to use. Sorry.
It's okay.
And the thing is about we're live, so we can't edit this. I can edit it for YouTube, but if I mess up, like I already did a lot during this live, she's live.
Don't worry, I have 2 eyelids.
Thank you, Charlotte. Me wanting to buy everything but know where to go. Honestly, I'm gonna be like super honest with you guys right now. I'm like doing this show, but I feel kind of bad as well because we're literally in the middle of a pandemic. I said this in my last video, like I'm talking about makeup, but like who's gonna buy makeup in the middle of a pandemic?
Oh yeah, true.
I guess you can think of this as like future reference. Not that makeup is what you need, but. Open. Ah! I love it. I need to find. Seriously, what is this music? I've never vibed hard at 5 a.m. I wish I could hear. We can't hear anything. I guess there's music playing.
Here, right now?
Yeah, on the live. She's forgiving because she said you're forgiven because even though you don't know what memes are, you're cute, so it's okay. Oh, I forgot to say, Charlotte is actually Smiley. If you know Smiley, who's been in my videos before, this is his sister. And I thought that was so strange because we met a long time ago on that commercial shoot.
Yeah.
And then I became friends with Smiley, and then later he was like, "Oh, you have to meet my Nuna." I was like, "Who's your Nuna?" He's like, "Oh," and he showed me a picture. I was like, "Oh my god, she literally, I worked with her." And he's like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, so Smiley is my brother, and one day he comes up to me and he's like talking about Edward. I met this new cool friend. I really like him, and he was like talking about him, and I was like, wait, can you show me his picture? And I saw your picture. I was like, I know him. I did a commercial with him.
That's me. Just so I don't lose definition, I'm gonna put a little bit of a slightly darker color, just near the lash line. The thing is though with Charlotte's eyes, they're so like big, pretty, and defined, she doesn't really need it. So now we're gonna get into the glitter because that's what we're here for. So here's the 3 colors.
Which one are you gonna
Can you
use?
see that? There we go. We've got a more like cool tone white that has like blue undertones in the glitter. We have a more like warm pink, a light warm pink. And then we have a more, it's not open. A more purple toned. Shut up. Why don't we ask the chat? Which one should we use? Come on, chat. Go in, chat. Which one should we use? 1, 2, or 3?
This is 3.
What makeup would you recommend for helping you achieve a poreless, dewy look? Oh girl, I think we need to dedicate a whole episode to that. Dewy, poreless makeup. But basically, if you want to achieve that sort of look, I recommend mixing a liquid foundation with a creamy concealer. I'll probably have to make a whole video on that, but these are the 3 colors. Why do you guys choose? Someone says warm pink.
This is 1, 2, 3.
Oh, look at that one. Because it looks like this. It's so pretty.
1, 2, 3.
Someone
3,
said 3,
2,
someone said
pink,
1, 2.
pink, 2, 2. I think we should go with 2, right?
2.
But 2 is the one that you put on, right?
Yeah. But because I'm going to put more on you anyway, I guess we can see how it really looks.
3, 2, 3.
How about we, at least let's swatch all of them on our hands. Oh my god.
That's the first one?
Oh, you know what this looks like? Beyonce's makeup artist used this glitter on her from this certain brand. And it looks just like that. In some lights you can't see it, but when you do see it, it turns blue. It looks just like that. Anyway, everyone's saying blue, number 2.
Okay.
This is number 2. Sorry, there's eyeliner on my hand. Oh, you know?
But when you actually see it, there is a difference
And now
between
everyone's
those,
saying 3.
between those colors.
Yeah.
So there's 3.
Oh, honey. This one, she is. But the thing is, I don't think these finger swatches are due. Look at that. It looks. You know what this looks like? It looks like the glitter glue back in like
yeah,
elementary
like-
school when you decorate like your crafts. Is there? Oh, it's right here.
Well, actually, someone asked, like, can you do more than 1? Maybe we should try, like,
Should we try it? Should we do one like?
2 and 3, because, like, half of them are calling for 2 and half of them are calling for 3.
Good idea,
So
Charlotte.
maybe we can do 2 and then 3.
Charlotte is really giving us that content we asked for.
Because I have 2
Iridescent?
eyelids.
Yes, that's the word Daphne used, correct. Iridescent. All right, so I guess we'll start with the basic, like, eye bag sort of color. But again, I used to be really into putting so much glitter on the 애교살, but it looks so like, the Korean word is 촌스러워. It looks so like 2 years ago. So what I do is literally just a little bit. Here. Can you see that? But if you want to add a lot more, which is what we'll do, I'm trying to play Animal Crossing. Have you played Animal Crossing?
Oh, it's an animal.
동물의 숲?
No. Well,
got
I
it.
know the name, but I try not to play any games because, like, once I started, like, I go crazy.
Girl, me.
So I try not to start any
But
kind of game.
also, she's canceled for not playing. Just kidding. So again, with if you want to put more on the lid, I use a brush like this. Can you see that? I have no idea. So I was looking at the website's like product page, and they put a lot. They even put it here on their cheeks.
Oh,
So I don't know.
I think I've seen it.
Yeah, let me. 난리 났어. 난리 났어. CLIO, it looks like a CLIO photo shoot. Doesn't she look like a cosmetics model in Korea? I love that. There's actually little hearts in here. They're all mixed in there, so you kind of have to dig for them. Should I try? Can we try it?
Try.
But now I have so much glitter on here. Hold on, let's see.
Oh, there's one.
Yeah, we got one. I don't know if you'll see it though. Oh, you know who you look like? You look a little bit like Nayeon from Twice, right?
I can't say anything.
They're like, just kidding. It's so pretty. The thing, I can't believe though that these are literally like $2. I don't know how much it's going to be on Amazon. You can see the price, but I know in Korea they were like $2, and I thought that was amazing for what they are. And the thing is, because it's in a gel, when the gel dries, it really stays.
Stays long.
Yeah. I'm freaking living. I'm gonna pass out. So should we try the purple one now?
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll put it on a little bit on the egg star because I want to see what that looks like. What are the best brushes to use for almond-shaped Korean eyes? My favorite type of eyeshadow brush in general, I mean, other than a basic blending brush that I feel like everyone needs, I think that's it. This kind of brush is really good. Do you see the shape? It's kind of like round, but like slightly pointed at the tip. I feel like it kind of covers all your bases in terms of like basic eyeshadow application. Oh my god. If I'm gonna be honest though, thank you for asking that, Brittany.
Why?
When you take it off, when you wash your face, you need to make sure you have a good eye makeup remover. Like soak a cotton pad and really like hold it, because as pretty as they look, girl, they do not come off.
I know. Like after you wash your face, you're gonna see like the glitter all over your face.
And the fine glitters are okay, but the thick chunky glitter, you can feel it a little bit. So if that's something that kind of bothers you, that's something to think about. Got for me? It's hard to see.
Can you see the difference on the camera?
A little bit, but we'll definitely see the difference when you put it on your eyelid. But the thing I love about this color in particular is that purple can often be, any color can be warm or cool, but with makeup you often see purple as like a cool tone shade. But I love how this purple is more of like a warm purple. It has those like gold undertones to it, as well as like blue and stuff. So I think that's what makes it really unique. It doesn't move throughout the day because it is the gel. Once it dries down, it doesn't really move. That's a good thing. It's just the only bad thing I would say is how hard it is to remove if you don't have a decent eye makeup remover. Blue Flower has the same earrings as you.
Hmm?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just got it 2 days ago. For today's show, I got it.
Today.
Yay.
I want to see Charlotte doing Edward's makeup. That will be a video for another day.
Yeah. You know, like I can do it good. Trust me.
I feel like you wouldn't be bad. I feel like you wouldn't be bad.
I'm good. No.
See, she's such a good actress. That's her job. Okay, we're gonna apply close up. Did you see Sky? Oh my god. If that ain't a party look. Oh, can you even see it? 잠시만요. Can you close? Oh my god. I think it looks really pretty, but I feel like you guys watching at home would have a hard time seeing it, especially the really pretty blue, kind of purple shade to it. Okay. Ayun na so. I put so much.
Can you tell the difference?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But personally, let me see. I think it looks pretty. I think though, what I would do though is put a slightly longer eyelash
Oh.
just to balance it. Because when you put a lot of glitter like this, suddenly your eyelashes and your eyeliner look small.
Okay.
Or you can just avoid that by just not putting so much like I did. Would this work if you have a greasy eyelid? I think you could, because again, the base that it's in kind of almost dries down to like, it almost evaporates. So it almost has like this long wear feeling. So I think people with oily lids, in general, I always wear eye primer anyway, but if you don't use eye primer, I still think it would work. That purple's giving me grapefruit vibes. True. If that ain't true. Would the Twinkle Pop be good for hooded eyelids? I feel like when I do eyeshadow, you can't even see. Girl, I know exactly what you are talking about because my lids are also really hooded. So if I do all this, like, even if I do this all this eyeshadow, like when I open my eyes, you can't even like see it. So with this, Honestly, I would recommend putting in areas that you can see, like maybe your eye, like the eye bag, or like on the inner corner. If you put it on your, for me, if I put it on the lid, I don't put it very high up because it's gonna disappear anyway. I like to use it more for like point shadow. An intellectual. You're an intellectual, Charlotte.
Am I?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We do. Should I touch up your eyeliner though? Should we use the eyeliner to kind of punctuate it? Because I put so much glitter. Because it's so shiny, it makes our eyes look more like blurry, if that makes sense. So I think eyeliner helps ground it. What eye primer would be best? By the way, that glitter looks so beautiful. Elsa, my favorite eye primer, I only ever use one, and it's the Smashbox one, the 24-hour primer. That thing lasted me a whole year because you need so little. But do you use eye primer?
No, I don't. But I've seen some of the eye primers at the shops.
Do you know what they use?
Yeah.
어떤 거? Like
Well,
what?
I don't do my makeup, but I always try to look at it.
do you
I
remember?
think I've seen Urban Decay.
Oh yeah, that's a really popular one. That's pretty good as well.
And NARS.
NARS is a good one too. I would say Smashbox though, just there's so you get so much in one little bottle.
And that's it.
Nice. I'm surprised you remember though.
Yeah.
A lot of people will be like, oh yeah, I go to the shop, I don't know what they use on me. But the fact that you pay attention is really interesting.
I try to learn.
The glitter is distracting. True, because I put so much. Oh, in the sense that it's like pretty? Yes. I stopped making mocha to watch and I don't regret it. Jean said that they stopped making their mocha to watch this live.
Really?
For you, Charlotte.
No, for you.
Anya.
For us.
She's doing such a good job with acting today.
No.
I'm really worried because I'm gonna like freaking mess up your eyeliner, but you actually already have eyeliner, which is good because it's a guide for me. 망했어. Open. Oh! You saw it here, everyone, live, right here on Beamy. I messed up her eyeliner.
Why?
혹시 면범 Q-tip 있어요?
거기 in my back.
Oh, this is why I don't do eyeliner. This is literally why. I should have just used the eyeshadow. I think Elizabeth saw it late, but I don't have it, Elizabeth. I'm sorry. 망했지.
You want me to remove it?
If you can. Removal 없죠? We don't have any remover. Here. If you soak it with a...
No. No?
아닌 것 같아.
Not good yet?
It's not too bad, but like, it's not good. So, I apologize, Charlotte.
It's okay.
She says it's okay now. 다행이다. I fixed it.
He fixed
It
it.
just looks really thick. I'm sorry. Which is why we're gonna use an eyeshadow this time to do eyeliner. Here I am messing up your eyeliner and I'm like, oh, please buy this eyeliner, it's so good. It depends on your skill, a skill that I don't have. Eyeliner will always be the bane of my existence.
Well, I want to talk about eyeliners because like I was keep on talking about like how I'm not good at doing makeups. Well, there are like two types of eyeliner. This is the one you used, right?
Yeah, the skinny one.
Skinny one and the thick one. I like to use the skinny one rather than the thick one because when you use the skinny one, you can draw like several times to like
Perfect
finish
it,
your
yeah.
eye lines, but like
The big one, you
thick
have less control.
But I think it depends because like I've seen some of my friends like who like this thick one better than the skinny one because they say like
faster.
it saves time.
Yeah. So it depends on like your preferences, I guess. Preference of which I say I'm not even gonna use.
Mine's the skinny one.
I actually prefer gel and eyeshadow to liquid because liquid is so like when you put it on, you like it's done.
It's done, and I think like maybe the gel eyeliner looks more natural.
Natural, way more natural, yeah, because you can kind of blend it out.
Yeah.
With this, it's like a strong, like, black line. Always use a flat brush and pokey to get the color on there. I've never seen someone use eyeshadow to mimic the effects of eyeliner before. Using eyeshadow for eyeliner will never be as sharp as like pen eyeliner, but I feel like it's just more natural and easier. Can we get my brushes? Jeannie? Can I get the brush sheet? Brush sheet there. Yes! Yes! Work! You bring those brushes. Yes, work. You didn't have to snap so hard. Inhi. I don't do my makeup often. What tips do you have to become better? Well, honestly, for me, just keep watching YouTube videos and just keep practicing. That's what I did.
Can I use pencil on a brush? Is that bad?
No, actually that's really good. It's basically the same thing as using gel, except you're just taking the color from the pencil.
Well, I've seen the makeup artist doing that at the shop.
Yeah. I'm glad she asked that, actually. I think liquid is more distinct in my opinion, but it's definitely more, definitely if you need a more defined line, like you need people to see your eyeliner, liquid is like the best way to go. Like, definitely, yeah. I like using gel and water activated paint because they bleed less than a felt tip. Oh, I've never heard of anyone using... Is it like the water activated makeup? Or is it like legit paint? Because that's interesting. I need personal Edward to be my hype man. I don't know how to explain it to Charlotte. She needed me to be her hype man. You know the person that's always 응원하ing you? So I was like, yeah, go. Charlotte's like, I don't know. Sorry. A good beginner K-beauty eyeshadow. Honestly, I keep talking about this, but this literally works great for both beginners and professional. Professional or more like people.
Makeup lover.
Makeup lover. Ooh. Yes.
Makeup lover.
Can we see the pink brown eyeliner on the other eye? Yes. There's actually this eyeliner here, which I think is a really unique color to have, which I was like, living, because it's like a really pretty, the packaging makes it look like it's gonna be like a pink, but it's definitely a pink brown, but has its depth to it, which is good for eyeliner, of course.
I've never seen this kind of like eyeliner,
Oh yeah?
like the color.
Yeah, a lot these days I see a lot of, other than black, you have like of course the dark brown, but some brands like CLIO carry more like red or like pinky browns. You wanna try it? I'm gonna mess this up if I do it myself. Yes.
On this side?
Yeah. Heba. You can see Charlotte's awesome makeup skills. She's a good actress, but can she draw her eyeliner?
Yeah, I can do it.
What brand is the glitter eyeshadow? So the glitter eyeshadow came from CLIO, but it doesn't actually have CLIO on it. It's just from CLIO. It's called Twinkle Pop. Me. Charlotte, we're supposed to be promoting these products. How are they gonna want to buy it if you just kidding?
No, but like I've been telling you, like I've used this CLIO's eyeliners before, and the best thing about this, they stay very long.
Very long. Also, if you make a mistake, that will stay very long. So.
Oh, there's this packet. Eyebrow packet. We forgot about the eyebrows.
We both have our eyebrows drawn on already, actually, but it's important that we talk about eyebrows because CLIO has really great eyebrow products as well. I switch all the time between shadow for my eyebrows and pencil, but these, when I originally tried them like a long time ago, I was hooked on these for a long time because they're just so easy. This had a different name before, but now it's the Auto Hard Brow Pencil, 5 shades, and it's just a brow pencil, but it has this like kind of sword shape. So when you're drawing your brows, I'm gonna break this. It is hard, so you kind of have to warm it up.
And actually, like these eyebrows, I've used this as well. And when you apply on your like eyebrows, like real eyebrows, instead of your hand, the color comes up more.
Like you can see it more.
Yeah, more like.
Charlotte's really come in now to help me.
No,
And those
because
swatches are it.
like your hand is like a drier than your face. It has like
Yeah.
less oil.
맞아.
So when you like apply these eyebrows on your face, you will have more color of
payoff.
these eyebrows.
맞아, yeah. Can you swatch the eyebrow pens? Oh, you want to talk about the eyebrow pens?
This,
Yeah.
we have 3 types of eyebrow tattoo pen. Well, I've heard of it, but I've never used it before.
It's their tattoo line.
Yeah.
Because there is remember the trend of those eyebrow tints where you put it on and it dries and you peel it off and you have like a tattoo eyebrow.
I know, but I've
Yeah.
never tried it.
This is kind of like that, except it's more like just you can think of it as like an eyeliner almost, but it's for your eyebrows. And basically, you're supposed to use it on dry skin. Like you wash your face and don't put any moisturizer on. And
Oh,
the
here is
before
it.
Yeah. Oh, those are the pens. These are the.
No, this is the tattoo one. So when you open this box, there is this tattoo pen and there is remover in it.
Which is interesting because, I mean, if you're putting a tattoo eyebrow, why would you want to remove it? But I think it's because if you make a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this eyebrow pen, the tattoo pen, has 2 sides. One side
It's thicker?
has like thicker sides.
Like a chiseled. Charlotte, she's too excited. She's like, and then one side. One side is more like a sort of chisel shape. So you can, I think you can use this for more filling in the whole shape in general. And the other end is a more sharp thing to kind of, more sharp shape to get like the kind of real brow hair looking thing. And then you leave it on and then you can put your skincare on and then you let it sit and it leaves you with like a tattoo that kind of stays for a few days. I like to do this every now and then when I remember to, but if you are the type that really hates doing their eyebrows, I think this is a really good option.
I should try it.
Because I'm so late, because I'm missing a lot of my brows now, because I go in with like the razor. I go too much because I'm like 심심해, I'm so bored, I'm like so I'm like missing half my brows now, but yo, for real, what lip is she wearing? There's no link in this. What do you know what you have on your lips right now? Leave it to Charlotte. She doesn't know. I don't know. I got it from my mom.
I think I know.
What
I
is
think
it?
I know. I think it's from Benefit.
Is it one of their tints?
Yeah, the tint.
Just the regular tint that they have?
The basic lines they have. I think it was the Posi tint. I remember.
The Posy tint. So it's Posy tint from Benefit. That was really pretty. I never see people wearing color eyeliner except for people who do full line designs on it. Yeah. In America, oftentimes, if it's not black eyeliner, if they're using like color eyeliner, it's more for like graphic, like artistic eye makeup.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think you should. Honestly, for color eyeliner, I would probably not stray anything from this unless I want to be Ariana Grande in the Rain on Me music video and have like a white eyeliner. Did you see that music video?
No, but I love her.
Oh. 안 봤다고? Anyway, we don't know what I'm talking about. Can you swatch the eyebrow pen? Can you swatch it, the eyebrow pens? Let's see. Charles was like, no, you do it. This is the gray one. Oh. So it's more of like a green undertone, which makes sense for this type of color. When it comes to eyebrows, they have like this green undertone, which is super important. What's the other one?
You're looking for the tattoo pen?
Yeah, the tattoo pen. You look. This one, right?
Yeah.
This is a really pretty color.
This is another color.
That was natural brown.
They come in 3.
Yeah. And then the last one is light brown. These are really good colors. There you go. I'd say if you have blonde hair, maybe this one. Honestly, I feel like this one because it's a good in between. Anyone can use this one, depending on if you have like lighter hair, maybe you might want like darker brows. This is a good option. And then this one for much darker eyebrow hairs. But then again, I don't know, what is that rule? When you have dark hair, you want your brows to be lighter. But if your hair is light, you want your brows to be darker. I guess you can follow that rule. Have you heard of that rule?
I've never heard of that rule, but I can agree with that
Yeah.
because, well, my hair color right now is my natural color.
Yeah.
And it's not that light, it's a dark brown, I think. And when I do my brows with the very dark color, I don't think I look that nice. Like I try to do with a lighter color
Yeah.
than my hair color. But I see my friends who dye their color blonde. They want to do their eyebrows with the darker color.
Right, yeah, to make it balanced.
Did I do it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job. What's the easiest product to use to lighten brows? Lighten brows. If you happen to have really dark eyebrows, they do sell if you watch my channel, you'll know they have eyebrow concealers. I know Pew has eyebrow concealer, or any brand that has color eyebrow mascara. If you buy the lighter colors, you can use it to lighten your brows.
Wow, they have concealer for eyebrow.
Because my hair I color all the time, like pink or blue, so I have to use the eyebrow concealer before I use eyebrow mascara to make the color show.
Cool.
Any tips to not go too hard with the eyebrow product? I somehow can't get the lines to get as skinny as I want. Not to go hard with the eyebrow product, other than just going lightly, I guess. But also, I don't understand the question. I somehow can't get the lines to get as skinny as I want. Does that probably are you using a pencil or shadow is the question. Is that palette good on darker skin tones? I think you could definitely work these on darker skin tones. I can see it because it's not because the colors are really rich. It's not too honestly, there's the lights are so bright. It's actually it looks deeper in person. It looks more like this. So I think even darker skin tones can pull this off. How long has it been? What time is it? 1:22, so we're actually almost an hour, right? If you have any last questions, you should ask them now, because I think we're about to sign off. So, we're gonna mauri, we're gonna wrap this up. What else have you, so you acted in, Gong or is it Gongjiam?
I did
곤지암?
곤지암. That's
곤지암.
my first movie. It's a Korean horror movie, and then I did. I recently did Hyena. It's a K-drama, and I did Legal High, and I did. It's Red Moon, Blue Sun.
As a Korean title?
Yeah, 붉은 달 푸른 해. I just started acting, so I don't have that much career, but count on me.
Please follow on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
My Korean name is Yeon Moon, so it's MOONYEAH 1.
Moon
Ye
One.
No, Moon Ye
원이래.
One.
Okay. Ayo never what? Would you recommend these products if I do Western kind of makeup, eyeshadow, eyebrows? Yeah, I would. I feel like with brows, there's not much difference between when it comes to the product itself. I don't think there's a difference between K-beauty brows and Western brows. So if you do sharper brows, definitely, I think they're really good. I have a question. Why is Charlotte so pretty? Why are you so pretty, Charlotte?
Oh, thank you. Well, I actually want to say something. You were talking to me about the switch, but well, I used to live in States more than 10 years ago. I was there for 10 months.
College, right?
No, high school.
Oh, high school, right?
Yeah,
Right.
I was there for about 10 months, and I really forgot how to speak in English. So
Even though your English is perfect.
no, I'm just I'm just taking some time to catch up with the English because I haven't been using English for so long time.
You're doing really
So
well.
don't get me wrong.
What basic makeup would you use to pull off a natural look? I don't like powder or contour, it scares me. Basic makeup for a natural look. I would say after you put on your more natural base, if you're using something like this kind of eyeshadow, I would stick to colors like this. Can we get a close up? More like this. Maybe these sorts of colors. Nothing too far from your natural skin tone. It depends on your skin tone, of course. You want to look for shadows that are more suited to you, but even for natural, I don't mind like one shimmery eyeshadow on the lids. I think that looks really pretty, and because it works with the natural glossiness of the skin, it looks natural, even though it's like a shimmery eyeshadow. But I do have to mention though, that next week, if you happen to stick around, if this first one didn't scare you away, we're going to be talking about this brand that I recently have discovered. Charon de Paris. Really fancy skincare, and this is actually the line for oily skin and like enlarged pores. So we're going to talk about this because it is summer soon. So there's that, but also that will be on Thursday, right? And then on Wednesday is going to be this brand, Naked First Floor. So this will be my show. This will be another host. So if you want to tune into that, that will be there. There you go. Vanny says that your English is great.
Thank you. I was so worried.
Oh, I know. Right? They said it looks like cha, like tea.
Oh yeah, they do.
It does.
That-
Can you open it?
Sure,
While I answer.
but
To be honest, your English is better than half of America. Honestly, that is so true.
no.
Because of the internet, I feel like people, like I can kind of understand though, like the whole like meme culture. Like I feel like people in America, their English is getting worse. But,
No way. No.
맞아.
Really?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
That's so nice of you to say that. I was so worried.
I feel before we started the live, she was so scared. She was, what do I do? What do I do? But she killed it. She served for the children. Look at that. Is that freaking fancy?
Looks so good. What is it? It's
I believe that's the ampoule.
ample.
Yeah. We are going to buy Clio. Sam G's gonna go buy the Clio Tinkle Pop. Girl, she's gonna love it. What? I feel bad 'cause I'm gonna edit this, but whenever we need zoom ins, they never zoom in, so I think it's funny. But
Okay.
the staff is telling us shut up and to finish. So we'll shut up and finish now. But that was Clio. That was Charlotte. Are you gonna come back with us next week? She's like, no.
If you want me to, I'll be glad
The
to come
children
here.
want to, of course. But yeah, if you didn't get to watch this, this will be on YouTube anyway. So, thank you so much. Even though we had a little bit of a rough start, I think that was fun.
It was really fun.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Thank you, Edward.
Thank you, everyone, for coming, and the people that joined the chat.
Thank you,
for-
everyone.
Thank you for making me feel like somebody cares. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye bye.
Annyeong.
안녕.